said, it's more than banking, and today we're actually celebrating the people making a difference here in our communities. We're joined by State Superintendent, we have Debbie Critchfield, and Heidi Cornell, who's just been named Idaho's 2025 Teacher of the Year. So a big warm welcome and a huge congratulations to you, Heidi.
Thank you very much.
All right, so what was it like when you found out that you were Teacher of the Year?
Well, our State Department and my principal pulled off a surprise assembly, and I was
really? Was all
completely
a surprise
overwhelmed.
assembly?
Yeah, there was a little bit of lying that had to take place, which we don't recommend, other than if we're going to do that.
Only if it's for a good cause.
That's right.
Like this. Okay, so that had to have been super exciting.
Yes.
Because you found out this massive news in front of the student body.
right.
Oh my goodness.
So it was fun to be able to celebrate with my colleagues and my family, my students, but I was completely overwhelmed and humbled. And
Oh, I bet. Okay, and we have a little bit of footage too, I think, from that big surprise. So super exciting. All right, so I would love to talk though too about what it's like to be in your classroom, like with your students, and know this. Like, were they excited for you? What do they do?
they were ecstatic.
Yes.
They were at the assembly. And when I got back in the room, the class, they just couldn't stop hugging. Some of them were crying.
I bet, right?
They thought I was famous now.
Oh, because you are! Yay!
So it was great to have that support.
Chris was like, yes, you are. Okay. Give us an idea what it's like to be a student in your classroom. How do you approach education and teaching?
Okay. I think one of the most important things when you walk in my classroom, you'll see at the front of the room, it says we are world changers. And so that's really an important part of my teaching philosophy, is just to know that my teaching transcends the classroom. So we have third graders who are researching local nonprofit organizations and collecting money and writing persuasive speeches to donate which local nonprofit we should give to. So hopefully when you walk in, you see students who are problem solvers and critical thinkers and are, next generations of world changers. So.
Oh, I love that. I love how you're creating that inspiration and empowering them. At such a young age, right? And I can imagine too, Superintendent Critchfield, that this is one of the main reasons why Heidi is the Teacher of the Year, right? But why are teachers like Heidi, and obviously, a focus on student-centered education, so darn important, especially right now?
They're the most important component of a classroom. A teacher not only facilitates the information, but they bring confidence to students. They expose them to what's going on. And what Heidi's talking about, we say third grade, but that's an 8-year-old.
Yes.
What she is producing in her classroom really does go beyond just the knowledge of things, but it is how they're interacting with each other, how they're problem solving, and how they're thinking about how they fit into the world.
Yes, all so incredibly important. Congratulations again on the awesome title of Teacher of the Year. Having the opportunity to highlight educators, though, is also incredibly important. So tell us a little bit about the Teacher of the Year program. Where can people go to learn more? And we can continue to put the spotlight on those who really deserve it.
The Department of Education website, sde.idaho.gov, is where you can find that information. Anyone can nominate a teacher. It doesn't have to be a fellow teacher. It can be a community member. It can be a student. It can be a family member. And so we're encouraging people to take note of the great educators that are in their lives and in their communities, and let's honor them like Heidi.
Yes, I love this. And myself too. Thank you, truly, because so many parents, you spend more time with our kids at a certain time of the year than we actually get to. And so it's so incredibly important to have amazing individuals like yourself being in their life and present and teaching the way that you do. So seriously, thank you, thank you. I would love, though, for you to share a quick message for our viewers. What would you say to, some of the lawmakers, some of the other educators out there about education, what it means to empower?
I think there's a lot of amazing things happening in education for educators, and I think of all the stakeholders that we have, and that being policymakers, families, parents, community members, but our most important stakeholder is our students. And so we need each other. And so we want all of you to come into our classrooms and be with us and see what amazing things that for me, third graders, but really everywhere, and all the educators and what they're doing and what our students are doing, so that we can make informed decisions together and help continue to change and make better for our state and for our nation.
Yeah, so well said.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, congratulations. And as we wrap, one more time, tell everybody where they can go to learn more about Teacher of the Year.
sde.idaho.gov.
Wonderful. Thank you both so much. Greatly appreciate it. Everyone, stick around. More to come here on Idaho Today right after the break, including we have a band here. I don't want you to miss it. Les and Jake's in studio. That's in about 2.5 minutes.